At the beginning of the movie, we watch the rippling ocean. Despite the darkness, a girl is seen in the water, desperately paddling towards a nearby shore. Jennifer swims through the reef and near morning finally feels land under her feet. She tries to catch her breath as the waves wash over her. Jennifer spits up salt water. Lying under the blazing sun, the girl is immersed in memories. A few days ago, she and her husband Jack decided to go on a honeymoon on a yacht. They also take their friends Bill and Gayla with them. Dear viewers, we have a new voiceover artist, David. Please vote on the quality of his work in the community section that you see in the picture. Thank you all very much for your time. Rich Jack can well afford such expenses and the rental of a convertible and a yacht. Finally, the travelers reach their vessel. Jack is introduced to Captain Richards, his wife and young assistant. Gayla immediately pays close attention to the handsome guy and notices that Jennifer is not indifferent to him either. At that moment, a young girl approaches Manuel, who is unloading the trunk of a convertible. The stranger quarrels with the guy in Spanish and slaps him. The enraged girl looks at the crew and shouts incomprehensible threats. This frightens Jennifer. Evening comes, Jack, his friends and his young wife decide to have a cozy dinner in the cabin. The man suddenly talks to Manuel, who is pouring drinks for everyone. Jack offers the guy to sit down with them and tell about what happened on the wharf. However, Manuel refuses and leaves almost immediately. Meanwhile, on the shore, the girl with whom he quarrels is performing a strange black ritual. In it, she uses voodoo dolls of Manuel and Jennifer. Dinner on the ship ends and the couples retire to their cabins. Jennifer flirts with her husband and kisses him. Being behind the wall, Manuel hears the newlyweds and gets angry, as he cannot quietly read. However, in time, the guy himself also begins to listen, leaning against the wall. At that moment, the girl hits his voodoo doll, and Manuel feels something red flowing from his nose. Morning comes. Jennifer decides to go swimming with Gayla in the pool and notices that Manuel often looks at them. Jack has a bad relationship with a guy and quarrels with him over the long wait for drinks. Proud Manuel does not want to tolerate this attitude. The guy takes his swim mask and asks the captain to drop him off at the first port. Manuel throws a rag on the stove and does not notice that a fire is starting to spread from it. Jack is busy fishing with Bill and the captain. However, Gayla and Jennifer notice that smoke has appeared on the deck. The captain runs into the kitchen and sees that everything in it is ablaze. The man tries to put out the flames, but nothing works. The captain runs out on deck and demands that everyone get into the dinghy as soon as possible. Jack complains that he did not have time to bring his radio because of the hurry. The dinghy passengers manage to get a safe distance away from the yacht. However, the problems do not end there, because at night a strong storm begins. The dinghies are wrecked. Jennifer is distracted from memories and sees a strange shadow in the water. A crying girl pulls the captain out of the water. She tries to help him when Manuel suddenly appears from behind. The guy also provides first aid, but the captain can no longer be saved. Jennifer cries, unable to cope with what she has seen. She also asks Manuel if he has seen Jack. However, the guy says that Jennifer is the first person he's seen since the crash. During the night, it starts to rain. The survivors hide under an old broken dinghy. When Jennifer complains about the cold, the guy lends her his shirt. The next day, Manuel puts on his underwater goggles and goes to the reef. Underwater, the guy manages to find some clams. Jennifer wakes up and complains that they can't make a fire. Manuel asks her to be less demanding and be glad they survived. The boyfriend suggests building a house out of palm leaves and branches. Jennifer wanders on the beach and finds an old fishing net. Toward evening, Manuel and the girl begin to build a house from the materials they have found. The guy watches Jennifer closely, especially when she walks to the sea wearing only a bathing suit. Manuel also digs a hole in the sand to catch water when it rains. The next day, the boyfriend suggests that Jennifer go swimming in the ocean. During the voyage, Jennifer learns that Manuel had earlier quarrels on the dock with a girl pregnant by him. The guy becomes angry at Jennifer for only getting answers and not wanting to talk about herself. Manuel refuses to look away and watches Jennifer go ashore without her swimsuit. The guy is sure that without him, the girl would not have survived on the island. The next day, Jennifer makes peace with the guy after all. Manuel builds a spear and decides to hunt on the reef. There he manages to find and catch a lobster. Coming ashore, the guy notices a wounded Jack. Manuel helps him get to the camp. Jennifer kisses the man and is happy that he survived. Jack notices that Jennifer has gotten close to Manuel and becomes jealous. The man manages to start a fire with a lighter, and so everyone has a dinner of fried lobster. When Manuel leaves to go swimming, Jack has a conversation with his wife and is angry that she slept with another man in the same shack. Jennifer explains that it was necessary for survival and leaves to go swimming. Jack reconciles with his wife, but the next day he has another scandal. The man deliberately sends Jennifer to the reef with Manuel. Jack is annoyed that he cannot be alone with his wife because of the constant presence of the guy nearby. Jennifer quarrels with the man, believing that his suspicions and scenes are unfounded and ruin everything. Jennifer goes to the reef together with Manuel. The guy asks the girl to stay on the surface and stay away from the corral. Manuel manages to catch a lobster, after which he provides the girl with underwater goggles. Jennifer sees a shark and is frightened by it. However, Manuel laughingly explains that this particular species is harmless. The heroes continue to chat merrily and return to the camp. However, Manuel suddenly notices that the place where he buried the captain has been dug up. Jack admits that he did it in order to find useful things from the man. Manuel thinks this is barbaric and wrong. The guy is not going to spend the night with Jack and decides to sleep under the dinghy. Jennifer quarrels with her husband, not understanding why he is acting this way. Jack is sure that his wife likes Manuel. At lunch, Jack reveals that he found a knife from the captain. He is now as armed as Manuel. The man puts up a quarrel and once again belittles the guy. Manuel gets angry and refuses to eat with Jack. Furthermore, the guy no longer intends to share the spoils with the man and his wife. Jack laughs and suggests that Manuel eat his catch raw. In the evening, the man goes on his first hunt. However, Jack manages to catch only shore crabs, which make him sick. The next day, the man goes to the reef, despite his lack of glasses. Manuel sits on the shore defiantly eating the fish he has caught. Jennifer tries to eat the clam she has found, but immediately spits it out. The girl timidly approaches Manuel. The guy offers a deal. He will let Jennifer eat the fish and not say anything to her husband in exchange for a kiss. Manuel also says that he liked the girl back when they first met. Jennifer eats the fish and flirtatiously replies that she noticed it. Jennifer kisses Manuel on the cheek and takes some more fish to eat in the shack. Jack returns from a fishing trip with a meager catch. The man smells fresh fish and realizes that his wife has been communicating with Manuel. Jennifer lies that she stole the fish from the guy, but did not leave it to Jack so that the scandal does not grow. The next day, Jennifer and her husband are hunting for coastal wildlife. Jack notices smoke and realizes the guy stole the lighter. The man attacks Manuel. Jennifer manages to interrupt the conflict. However, the next day, Jack steals a swimming mask. Manuel grabs the spear and plans to take revenge on the man. Jennifer tries to stop the guy. However, their fight on the beach escalates into something more. Jennifer takes the boy's word that he will keep quiet. Jack returns home with his catch and talks passionately about the hunt. Looking at an embarrassed Jennifer, the man guesses the cheating and loses his temper. Jack drags his wife to Manuel, after which he leaves for the other side of the island. The man creates a scuba mask and learns to survive on his own. During one of his swims, Jack finds a broken dinghy. The man manages to pull her ashore. Jack rejects the guy's help and says that he will get off the island alone. So the man immediately sets about fixing it. Jennifer apologizes to her husband and lies that she spent the night with Manuel just to survive. Jack doesn't believe his wife, believing that she will make up anything to deceive others and get her own. The man laughingly offers a deal. Jennifer must give herself to him right there for salvation. Jennifer is insulted by such an offer and leaves. At night, Jennifer decides to go swimming with Manuel. The girl suggests that he steal Jack's boat and sail away together. The man watches Jennifer engaged in night games with the guy. In the morning, Manuel notices that Jack has gone fishing. Together with Jennifer, the guy loads his belongings into the boat and sails away. Jack yells insults from the shore, however, does not look too upset. Eventually, the girl realizes that the man broke the boat on purpose to trap them. Jack watches the wrecked men swim to shore. The man attacks Manuel and wounds him with a spear. In the evening, the guy returns with a weapon and saves the girl from Jack. A wounded Manuel escapes with Jennifer into the woods. The next day, Jack tracks down the couple and attacks them. During the confrontation, the girl manages to arm herself. Jennifer threatens her husband while the sorceress performs her ritual with a voodoo doll. An exhausted Manuel tries to help Jennifer. The guy grabs a large rock to drop it on Jack. However, at the last moment, Manuel gets dizzy. The guy falls backwards and the spear Jack dropped is thrust into him. At that moment, the witch's ritual is completed. Some time passes. The ship decides to stop at an uninhabited island. In dinghies, a group of people reach the shore and see a strange hut made of palm leaves and branches. Jennifer is out of breath with excitement. Together with the people, the girl goes to the dinghy, lastly grabbing a lighter. Jennifer enjoys the food on the boat and the crew decides to go down to the cabins for a while. Jennifer looks at Jack, who has stayed on the island, with a smile. This is the end of the movie. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this movie and see you in new videos.